Quattro, X-rated, birthday SK, BS Key. We here today. Yeah, man. So checking in. You just asked me a question. Shit, you asked me what last movie I seen?
Like in theaters, like I know theaters probably taking like a somewhat of a hit in, you know what I'm saying, recent years, but I know people still go. But what's the last movie you want to go see?
That's bad. I can't even tell you. Like, now I can't tell you like that.
I figured that's why I thought this question would be great.
I went during 2020 with my
during the I'm not supposed to go times.
Literally, it was probably like 2022 or some shit like that.
Christ.
But like but still post COVID or whatever, and with my ex girl at the time, type shit, and I was mad. Yeah, I went. I don't know what movie it was, but when I got there, we didn't have to pay, but I paid before we got up there, and I was like, damn, we had to pay. I shouldn't have to pay this shit. Anyway, it was actually AMC by you, or toward the other spot.
I went to Phipps Plaza to watch Dune 2, and like usually I'll buy it beforehand, like on the website, just so we don't got to worry about getting a seat or nothing. But they said nobody was there, so I was like, okay, great. And we got there, and the lady was like, oh yeah, y'all got to go down to the thing and pay. So we went down there, and I put the stuff in, boom, we got our tickets. And then we walking back in, and she's gone. She's nowhere. And I'm like, lady, why you couldn't do this like a minute ago? We could have just walked in, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. The movie was great.
What movie was it?
Dune 2.
Recently?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I ain't gonna hold you. It was like, in there kicking it.
Before we get into fucking dudes and movies and shit again, man.
Dunes and movies.
Episode 4, SK
man.
Kei, man. We were talking, of course we were always talking about some shit during getting together.
We talk about a lot of shit outside the camera. Yeah. There'd be a lot of times when we be talking, I'd be like,
I think we don't call this a podcast. Who we call this?
It really be on some like we got to restrict ourselves from like talking for too long. Even for the Ash.
Yeah, look for
Asher Roth.
Asher Roth. But nah, fucking.
That was a crazy track though. That I Love College. I bet if you were in college the year that dropped,
what that dropped?
It was probably so many like head ass folks who were like amped up on the song strictly because like they're in college or something.
How it started again? It's just the intro verse. Though. It's like however the intro verse.
I feel like I can only imagine it starts like I love college. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like, but I'm sure it starts with some kind of.
It's a verse. He goes to a verse. I forget how it starts, but it's like also.
I know, like, if everybody would please, I'm trying to remember how it starts. He was
also like low key Mac Miller type joke. Like Mac Miller type joke. Vibe.
Oh, word? For sure.
Yeah. Like Lil Dicky, like Mac Miller.
Oh, all right. For sure.
I'm putting both.
But no. I feel like I have heard him on.
Ash, for sure. Ash, bro. But no, you heard him on what?
Oh, I didn't even know it was the Ash track.
We use it as that, yeah.
For sure.
But you said you heard him on what?
I heard like some freestyles by him, like some.
Appreciate it.
Some heat. I don't know if there was freestyles, but it was Asher Roth. I think it might be a tape or some shit. Like I went down a slight rabbit hole. And shit, ain't no shit in my game, nothing with hard. But that first song, yeah, that was a good one. But that first song was probably like the super up. But I know when it dropped, niggas was like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like on some like in college, but
I got some songs. It's a lot of those. What is that? Like I don't pop. Yeah, I guess pop head ass.
I feel like what's pop besides popular? You know, what I'm saying? That's a really weird. That's like if you're a pop star, it's like so you make popular music.
But yeah, that's what it is though. That's why I feel like
so
rap
like
culture,
some rap be pop type shit.
That's why a lot of rap. Yeah. That's why anybody on like rockstar vibe is like pop star down there. I mean, shout out to Al for being on pop star early. He was even, I don't say he was ahead, but he was definitely on that shit like early as fuck himself. But just like pop stars on some like it's popular, nigga. Whatever's popular.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I feel like because popular is so bad, I feel like they should give it a different term. But I guess it's like, whatever popular.
I think it's funny because initially pop culture was more like predominantly like the what do you call that? Not alternative. What do you call it? Like the Taylor Swift ass music or the band boy music and shit like that.
Yeah, what kind of music would that be called?
I call it alternative, but it's not alternative.
Alternative?
Yeah, but that's super not.
I don't know what I think alternative sounds like, but I think it's just like odd noises.
Alternative is like rock for real.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm thinking like.
Type shit.
Yeah, I don't want to make a noise, but maybe like Daft Punk or something. It's like beep boop boop bop. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny?
Go ahead.
your color is showing because I'm almost sure Daft Punk don't sound like that. Have you heard it before?
I've heard of them, but I feel
Have you heard a song about them? Sorry.
I'm sure I have, but I'm not like I wasn't like.
Only reason I asked.
Oh, this is Daft Punk. I just know Daft Punk is, you know what I'm saying? It's a group, yeah, and they'll be like do 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 do, like SpongeBob on them yurts.
That's fire. That's what it sounds. That's what that sounds like. But
that's the energy.
I'll say, you ever got into rock?
Yeah, I feel like I got into rock just as much. Like to say I got into it, I feel like we be more like how I feel about country. Because I feel like we're all into rock. Like we all heard, you know what I'm saying? I wish you hell and shit.
Nah, I heard it say. I ain't said you like a rock song.
No. I do like rock because I can name a bunch of them. I can, bro.
All right, there we go. So
I can go crazy. I can go crazy.
I was saying it's different between like a motherfucker that like this a rock song that you heard and if it come on you like. I'm saying you ever got into like the genre a little bit.
Yeah, but I didn't. I just know the songs that everybody know. But it's a lot of songs.
I mean, you
I can name them. This nigga want me to flip my hair like.
No.
Listen,
right, we have 2 Days June. But
we have Green Day.
You know, for sure. Let me get my cover. Yeah. Real quick. So tonight we're on rock and wine. Well, not on rock. Sound crazy.
You mean rock and roll, I guess, right?
Well, shit. White
music. I was finna talk about country.
I ain't talking about that white. Pause. But
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I feel like how I'm hearing it sounded very like.
Hey man.
Yeah. It's not that.
Not that white, but I digress. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, sipping wine tonight.
Yeah.
But going back to the rock though. The rock. So
it's some smoke that's whiter than it should be, but it's nothing crazy. I feel like I had to clarify. It was sounding hilarious.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was gonna say,
we're talking about rock and roll type shit.
No. I was gonna say to your last comment. I'm not condoning it myself. Fuck it, I'm talking shit. But I was gonna say, what is that? What was you talking about earlier? Eddie Murphy. Not being like, not really.
Eddie Murphy not being shit.
Yeah, basically
not. Just like something I think Godfrey said on the Shannon Sharp show of like how, like Eddie's more like not on TV, but like a movie dude. Like in terms of stand up, he had like 2, which were killers, but he had like 2 versus like his movie stuff, which is boom, boom, boom. But I feel like he probably wasn't even like Eddie Murphy and shit. I think he was saying it more like he's just not his Mount Rushmore. He's not like his goats just because it's like other goats. But I feel like everybody goats different. Like I saw his list, and I'm like, my list probably be different.
That's crazy.
I was gonna ask you first.
What? Who my list?
Yeah, or at least like who's like your top 2? Because I feel like a list is on some. I gotta really start to line up all my everything funny I ever heard.
My top 2. I probably have a few, but I think like Dave Chappelle and Cat are like my go-tos, or like my. My head ass. My head ass like selection. Then I have a lot of honorable mentions. I don't really.
I feel like there is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel like with comedy though, there's nobody I personally like, or not. Scratch that. I'm tripping. There's like, they're hard to compare to the season like comedians like the I can't say the season ones, nigga. Yeah. So like the DC Young Flies and all that shit. Like I'm very biased with DC because like he's from the city, so it's just like fucks with DC for sure, and he funny. But somebody made a good point with DC, and that nigga like bro, he don't be fucking up movies, but all the the remakes they've made, he's been in them. Or I
didn't like How High 2.
How High 2, I think he was in Coming to America 2, and then it was something else. Somebody was like, he want to do Friday. He went through Friday, whatever. And what's messed up is that's actually the one that he would probably be good in. Not actually, but you know what I'm saying, where he would actually where his character would come to life. But I digress. But like, I ain't going on DC too much. I'm just saying like the just hilarious type joints, etc. Like I think they're great.
Put them on the list.
Right. Like, I think they're lit, and I think they're great like for whatever they do. Mm-hmm. But like I think Desi and Drewski are probably like the most funniest to me. Yeah. What you call it? It's
I feel like they've created like a pocket that's like. I feel like at first it was on some hard to identify you as a comedian pocket, but like they've made it so popular and so like, or at least they've risen to the top of it. Maybe some other folks started. I feel like folks been kind of had it. Like it's been a thing since like Vine and all that, but it's become a real Yeah, like a brand of comedy, low key. But I'd pick Patrice and Dave Chappelle, high key.
Type shit.
Just cause like Dave's generally funny as fuck, and
Dave
and the Chappelle Show and shit. And I like everything I've seen by Patrice, like on some. And even if I didn't like a specific joke, which is rare, I like what
delivery,
he, like, the shit he would preach behind it, like on some. Yeah.
That's how I feel about Charleston White. I like even if you don't say it, even if I don't like what he's saying, I typically like the rhetoric behind it around. Because
I'll never agree 100% with what another nigga say.
That part,
but
that's that part.
Yeah.
And you got a different. It's a difference between. We were just talking about this too. When you talking about Jonathan, the Majors.
Oh yeah.
But just in general, like seeing a nigga like us or seeing a person, man or woman, whoever, of stature or a certain status, like depending on what it is, it's like one, niggas ain't no. I don't want to get a picture in the sense of like I don't want a picture with like not on some too good or just whatever the case is. I don't know. I don't know that shit, but on some.
It feels very like idolizing, like very.
I don't even feel like it is. I'm not gonna look back at the picture unless like I want a picture like. Like I told you, like, nigga, who I seen? Rich, the Richie Kid shit. I fuck with Richie. I'm more of a, like, that's a real, I'm more of a fan of that shit, like, breast shit, or just on some childhood shit. But, like, if I seen,
it's kind of, like, mixed up, though. Like,
if I seen the baby, I don't think I want, like, a picture per se.
Yeah.
Or Lil Baby even type shit. Just because, like, I ain't, like, and those, like, it depends. But also, I would definitely, like you said, niggas would have, like, real words to say. Besides like trying to get a snap with a nigga.
Yeah, I feel like it's just on some like our like perspective and damn near how we like see the situation, which I feel like is super valid. But I feel like there are people. I feel like in most cases it'd be like children, but you know what I'm saying. There are like adults who be know what I'm saying like flipped out and fanned out, and I feel like anything wrong with being flipped out and fanned out. But I always check it like
freak ass.
It's like a person because it's I remember, like, when I used to work at the hospital, I seen Chris Tucker there. And it was, like, I'm saying, like, Chris Tucker walked through the door and the word gonna spread, like, oxygen. But, so everybody heard he was in the emergency room. And I walked by him, and, like, he shook my hand and was like, how you doing? Boom, boom, boom. But it was super quick. And in my head, I wanted to stand there and, like, you know what I'm saying, just Chris. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
What's up, nigga?
And out of being nice, he might have, but it was on some, like, in real life, he's at the hospital. He's in the emergency room, and he's standing up fine, so he's here for somebody else. And you can see on his face he didn't want to be like, you know what I'm saying, too da-da-da-da. And it just dawned in my head, it's like, if they said that, it's also like, that's a person type shit. So it's like, you could be like fucking up some, like when I saw the Jonathan Majors video, like regardless of how you feel about him, when the lady walked up with the camera, I'm like, thinking about how a celebrity might feel, it's awesome. You got to maintain a level of, I got to be ready for you to, like, be nice and show love on some, like, thank you. I got to be ready to smile. Yep. But also got to be ready to, like, take you saying some of the worst shit to the person. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be on that kind of time of, like, Jonathan Majors.
That's a tricky
fuck
energy.
you. And it's like, nah, he messed you with a, it's also like, you got to.
That's a tricky energy, too, that you
So then when they do smile, it'd be like a weird, ha ha ha, please let me get out of here kind of smile.
So that's what you said that. So that's kind of what I was trying to get to earlier when off cam was it's like, that's kind of why it's kind of not kind of, but that to me that's where it's like
you don't fanned out shit. Be kind of weird.
Yeah, because like one picture is like you taking a picture with one. Like for us, it's different. Like for us personally, it's like we typically not going to take a picture with a person we have malicious or nigga. You know what I'm saying? The fuck that's just weird.
Yeah, but it's also I have any reason to expect you might say some crazy shit.
Or on our end, as a fan or the person that's spectating or whatever, it's like if you see Lil Bow Wow. Whatever the fuck. You see little fucking Bow Wow, you gonna take a picture with Bow Wow because you fuck with Bow Wow, not because you like think. But I digress.
Because you grew up on 106 and Park and you know what I'm saying?
Whatever. Not even now. I'm not saying today. I'm saying like back then. But it's in general. Not or whatever the fuck.
Because it really like
this
affected you.
Yeah, this Bow Wow here. I'm just saying that to say you got some people that will take a picture with that nigga and be like on some weird shit later, I guess, about it. And I guess that to me is kind of That doesn't matter to the person if they're not doing nothing weird. I mean, if they're not posing a true threat to them. But also, it's just like that's the energy you come across as like a person that would either might not even fuck with you for real or be on some really. I don't, you know what I'm saying? On some just because Jay fuck with you, like I might. I don't know. I feel like if I saw like insert celebrity I don't fuck with here at the store, I'm not gonna be inclined to be like super like It's gonna be
I be clocking that shit like it's a job. Like whether you play football or basketball or sing or dance or act or direct, whatever. It's like you do a job, and if you do it well, like if you're a plumber or a cook,
right?
People gonna be like, okay, for sure, I rock with you. Some people might really rock with you. They might tip you heavy. They might leave you a good review, or when they see you in the street, they might be like, oh yeah, this is my cook, or this is, you know what I'm saying, this is my favorite actor, or whatever the case is. So it's like I feel that. Like when you said Bow Wow, I'm like, yeah. Back in the day, it's like, yeah, niggas grew up on Like Mike.
I wouldn't say real generic,
but yeah, at that time period, it wouldn't be crazy. Like I'm not saying niggas would have, but it wouldn't be crazy. But on some real life shit, it's like they do a job. So it's like if you didn't like if the chef who messed your food up, you saw it at the store. It's like even if you don't hate him, but you don't rock with what he do, like you don't like his music or you don't like that, you know what I'm saying? His aspect of celebrity, you just wouldn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird. Like that other level of fame, it's like whether they like you or don't like you. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming at you. I got something to tell you.
Can I give a story time real quick?
Hell yeah.
When I was working at the airport recently, excuse me, working at the airport recently, I was with two of my coworkers. You met two of my coworkers, the tall dude and a shorter. Two young niggas.
Oh yeah. I call them the twins, but they don't look alike. But
twins,
it was like an unironic, cool name.
Yeah, facts. We'll take that. But nah, fucking. I think I was with them niggas, and we was going on Concourse C at Hartsfield. Those for travel. No, yeah.
I think they like the name, by the way. Continue.
Fuck it, they probably do.
When I said it, they like it was like a laugh, so it was like, yeah, hard, ain't it? For sure.
Yeah, niggas. Nah, nigga, we going up the escalator passing. We going up, they going down, or vice versa, some shit.
Like to and from work type shit.
We was just getting something to eat or some shit, like just walking around or some shit, I think, honestly. But it was like toward the end of the shift. Niggas saw Lil Meech. Like we were leaving out, we saw Lil Meech, and like he was like 1+ with like his homie or some shit, and like he wasn't like popping shit, but he looked exhausted. Actually, he didn't look like beat, like he didn't look bad, but he looked like, you know what I'm saying, tired type shit, and fucking
I'm gonna say he looked the way you and a lot of other motherfuckers look.
Nah, he looked like he was getting to some money for sure. He looked like he was making some, like, you know, to catching the red eye type shit. It was probably like going on 11:30, 12. So shit, like some money shit going on in my opinion.
The exhausted part though is like on some. I was like,
he
I feel like you can tell.
Yeah. But also it wasn't like no, like I want to emphasize he didn't look like beat, like on some like my nigga wasn't looking like he didn't look at the top of the game, but like I digress.
Been active.
Yeah, for sure. And I just remember. I was like, we was passing. I was like, shit, that's such and such. And bro was like super cool about it. Like tall bro was super cool about the shit. And mind you, I ain't want no fucking picture with the nigga or nothing like that. But like it was real quick, and I was like, damn. I wanted to say something to the nigga, but bro had said some like he had said some, I think some deterrent shit. Whatever, it wasn't a deterrent, cause like not for what the nigga saying, but like it wasn't like that. But I was like, damn. I want to tell nigga, hey man. But also I think bro was looking beat anyway, but I'm just like, I'll say this, I'm gonna keep the band. I feel like bro was probably like, so? But I was like, nigga, ain't nobody like, it's like, first off.
Wait, who said so? The dude you was with?
Yeah, no, he didn't say that, but that was his attitude type shit. Was like, so I'm thinking like, I mean, it's not so. It's like, I don't know when you gonna see him next time, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, you seen BMF? Like, the fuck? Like, But also, I understand type
I
shit.
have not, but I see so much of it that I know about it. Without having never seen it.
I didn't know they was on the 5th season, nigga. I watched the first 2-3 seasons. Like, literally, I was fucking with the first 2 seasons.
I watched Power for like 3 seasons.
Hold on, fuck that.
I just fell off.
Nigga, I never watched Power. Fuck that. Nigga,
it was pretty straight.
Babies, the snippet that I seen of Lil Baby.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Family. Wham, what's up, man? That shit crazy. That shit was.
I ain't seen the show, so I couldn't say like whether it made sense or not. But I was like. This is a look. This is like, you know what I'm saying? This is some
man, oh man.
But I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I seen like a clip with Lil Baby talking, and I was like, I think this might throw it off. Even if I haven't seen it, because it's depicting a certain time in Atlanta, I'm guessing. Lil Baby's new Atlanta dialect might not sit as well in the scene type shit.
Man,
does that apply? Like, is that valid or?
That's 100% valid. Sure. But also, it's just no. There's no but also. I'm just being hella hard on like the
nigga said, I just didn't want to see him there.
No. I want to see Baby eat, win with that pause. I want to see Bird go up. You know what I'm saying? But like every time. But also I mean, because I don't think that's gonna kill. That doesn't take away from shit he's done or will do. I guess moving forward. But that was just it was comical as fuck.
Yeah.
I'll say comical to say the least, but like, I mean, first off, shout out, baby, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But also,
I would say it was super a cameo.
Yo, my nigga, what was
cameo.
What was the shit? I don't want to be sounding like I'm hating because I feel like goddamn. But my nigga, damn, because it was just like it was one of them. If I see Drake acting, Drake can really act one. I guess
say it depends.
But I say too, I'm about to get on. No, I ain't finna get on the new style. Shout
I remember when Drake did SNL. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga act for real. This shit crazy.
Oh no, Drake is hard. Niggas a Young Money. I'm a real Young Money. You know. Where were you with
where were you with Every Girl in the World drop?
Look, I was living
with my sister at her apartment in 2008 for a little bit. Yeah.
Were you really?
Yeah. It was around that time because remember that was the time period where I bought the only CD I ever bought, which was the Carter 3.
That's not what album you said? You said the Carter 3? I think you said Your Buddy album.
No.
Every Girl in the World was you said you bought what's that again?
No, Every Girl in the World. No, my bad.
Yeah, they gonna catch you. Hold on.
It wasn't Every Girl in the World.
Steady Bobbit.
Nah, it was an earlier Drake track I'm thinking of.
Ransom.
Nah, but Every Girl in the World was right in front of Best I Ever Had. They redropped Best I Ever Had and Every Girl in the World, but Every Girl in the World and Best I Ever Had was some YouTube shit beforehand. Like, it was some shit you was tapping into anyway around that 2008 time.
Nigga, when I heard Every Girl, first off, I think
my nigga said which Young Money track, cause your numbers ain't adding up.
I hope I'm glowing in this motherfucker right now, cause I ain't gonna lie, Young Money was definitely.
Cause I'm finna talk about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, buddy. But I was gonna say, Every Girl, that shit came out, I remember like hearing the what's it called? The edited version. I edited the clean version of shit, and then the dirty version. I was remember like, damn, this nigga way. I was just like, yo, everybody ate. I'm just thinking like, my nigga, hold on. For me as a young nigga, you remember Kyron?
Yeah.
The nigga I fell out with, or fell out with me.
Yeah.
But what happened? That nigga. I remember when that song dropped. Like we was playing that shit. He wasn't a Wayne fan. He nigga knew I liked Wayne. And it was always a head ass thing without I fucked with Wayne because niggas ain't fuck with Wayne like young niggas ain't fuck with Wayne like.
Wayne like y'all say y'all did.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, like niggas used to think Wayne was like a weird, like not even weird, like literally, but he was like Young Thug for real. High key to me, I feel like damn near that's how kind of Wayne was in the 2000. Like
you can't run past that.
When I say like Thug, I'm talking about the way he was. The way Wayne was, he was on a different mode.
Like, I can see that though. It was the same. Like they sounded like how they sound like, but it was that same shock factor of like fire.
It was before. It was like certain OGs or certain like the vet niggas or whoever was fucking with Wayne and shit, of course. But it was just like you had to be like It was still like not even cliche to fuck with Wayne, but you know like him being that new Wayne was was some other shit. But I digress. But that whole bar, let me fuck that.
It was some very much so like, excuse me.
Yo, my nigga said I like a long hair, thick red bone. Open up her legs, it's filet mignon. That pussy.
What Young Money song was it where they had the Adidas beat from Travis Porter?
Adidas.
Bedrock.
Yeah.
Bedrock.
Yo,
yeah.
Yo, I'm about to look the fucking producer, nigga. Hold on.
I feel like them hoes rolled out perfectly. Like it was very much so. Like
it kind of fucked up for them a little bit, in my opinion.
I think it helped Drake and Nicki for sure. It was like right after they had built some. I don't say not signed money, but like some shit pre-Young Money buzz.
Who the fuck produced Adidas game?
I'd go with Bedrock. I feel like Bedrock got the official.
I mean, what you mean? First off,
we know Adidas, and I'm sure the world do, but officially, I feel like that beat probably get more play on Bedrock.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you another funny part. The funny part is that they had two different versions. They had the one with Lloyd, and they had the one with Omarion. Let's talk. Like that was just to me. I used to love that kind of shit on some like back end industry shit. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, they're being.
It was better something like we can't choose, so we're gonna put both of them.
And I don't think they did it. It wasn't like that, but it was still like it was like shit. Not fuck it, but fuck it. Who the fuck?
Call them both.
Georgia Muscle. No, that's not Kane. I want to see who did that beat because that was some. They did that shit pretty ghetto. If you ask me, I hated
Georgia
that.
Muscle, bye.
I hate it, but I loved both songs, but I ain't gonna lie. See,
that was a time period.
Adidas is hard as fuck. Like that song to me is like I was on the east side at that time too. I was in Decatur, should I say?
Adidas, yeah.
I remember the production of that song. Like how the fuck in the Quez verse run, they go to end and the beat drop. Nigga, I remember that shit sounding good in my little gummies, nigga. You remember the gummies headphones? Mm-mm. Woo, he don't know shit, nigga. Oh my god, I'm talking some shit, nigga. I'm talking some real life.
That was a time period though.
Yeah, man, that was
Travis Porter had shit like in a guillotine choke for real, like them. Every step they did was perfect. Like
Travis Porter, I feel like the way and shout out Schoolie, cause I fuck with Skate hella.
That vlog shit,
Skate hella. But Schoolie and Travis Porter, I'll say Rich Kids technically, but I know why Schoolie and Rich Kids, but like Schoolie and Travis Porter for sure. Like Schoolie and Rich Kids, I feel like Schoolie. I'm just
Rich
saying,
Kids
I'm
in terms
biased.
of like Hall of Fame respect.
Yeah,
but in terms of like real life applicableness, I hope I said that right.
Schoolie applied the pressure and tried to carry the weight as much as he could, I think. But I digress. Travis Porter, nigga,
getting there.
Waka Flocka, nigga.
That was a crazy.
Nigga,
that was hard.
Shout out to both of them for that collab. What I love with that shit, that's what I like with the music, with music in general, or our culture and shit.
Had Waffle House live for no reason. Go ahead,
bro.
For nothing.
Waka and Travis Porter, not two seemingly like hella different artists, but just that, like, or or acts, or have I guess at that point. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like that collab was just like hella needed. That that niggas didn't know was needed, nigga. Waffle House.
It was it was everything, bro. It was like everything. I won't say everything you'd want in a rap career, but it was like everything that you think would like happens to most of the ghosts. Cause they had the shit with Roscoe Dash and shit. I'm like, nigga, this is like goofy, but it's over a crazy. It's not goofy because I understand both sides. Legs. But this shit's like, bro, y'all got like, cause this track is up there with like probably right below it, but.
Roscoe Dash.
Crank that Soulja Boy type shit. Not in terms of like meaning, but in terms of how it hit the street. You know what I'm saying? All the way turned up with some shit, bro.
Oh man, and
then they put Soulja on the remix, and I'm like, bro, every step they're making right now, bro, it's like.
Shout out YC. I don't know where he at. If you watching this, shout out to you. Hope you find this. You see this one day. But same way YC, I feel like the way Future made it seem.
Oh yeah.
Same way he nutted up with Rax. You know what I'm saying?
That was some crazy shit. But it was also some like, I didn't even get credit. I just dropped that shit. I just do this.
Hold on.
Type vibe.
If Future already had Dirty Sprite either cooking or already made or what have you, I would have been like, okay, you fucking up right now, but okay. Cause hell yeah, nigga,
it was
Dirty
like,
Sprite, nigga.
It was damn near some like I stumbled on like y'all stumbled on some greatness real quick.
So this is why the Futures in the Atlanta shit. This is where I feel like the myth, not even the myth, but I feel like this is where that new age.
Yeah, go ahead, talk on it. Go ahead, talk on it.
New age energy come from the. Cause I feel like the Freaknik shit and all that. We don't know that. We don't know. I don't know if that. Even like niggas ain't. Yeah, I digress. Niggas. I can't really recollect. Nor do I have any old people around me that know about that. Mm-hmm. But. I'll say as far as like we got the aftermath of that shit where it was like that era the 2000 2008 2008 that shit took.
I kind of mark it. I
6.
I feel like it works, but the I do it like before Obama and after Obama because I feel like shit was kind of different. Like after 2008, shit kind of changed. Like the iPhone came, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like really smooth.
The way,
But yeah, movies look different. Like but consider that.
I feel like I feel like folks be coming down here today off like people are certain generations come down here based off that era, even though it's today's time and hella shit has changed.
Like based on before Obama.
Yeah, I feel like people before / during. Okay. I feel like people come like kind of with that energy.
Yeah,
where it's like it's not there. That shit is way gone. Like
the
Obama, the second nigga when he got elected the second time, nigga, it was good shit. He talking about 2014, 12. I forget which one it was.
I think it'd be 12. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of good then. Shit, still. Yeah, hell yeah, because that's when we had to like a few years before graduation and shit. I digress. Yeah, man. But shout out to you guys that come out to Atlanta. Like so.
What you just said about the it made me think about like all the way turned up. It's when Soulja Boy was rapping, he was coming out of Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Well, yes.
Like officially. Like when Crank That Soulja Boy came out.
I don't want to. I should know this, but I feel like shit. I want to ask. I wish I could ask you or somebody, but I feel like he was like Mississippi and shit still. Like he was Mississippi and all that shit. Like,
But
he was Atlanta. I think then he would drop this video. He was down there in front of like. Not South DeKalb, but cross street from South DeKalb, like the big lots and shit like that, or something like that. Yeah.
As I think about it, I feel like he probably wouldn't even apply. But I'm thinking about like all the way turned up and racks on racks on racks. And I'm sure it's like a bunch more like fucking cash out and shit like that. But I said to say, I feel like I don't know about in other states. Maybe there are states where it happens a lot. But like a lot of the hits that then came out of Atlanta was like, yeah, they were hits in the city. Like I'm sure most city got hits. But it was on some like it damn near went global before any like labels and shit got involved with a lot of shit like, or at least from how I heard it, it was on some like it was just out and then later on you'd hear about some official shit happening with dude or happening around.
What's that?
Like a hit song that just came out like the basement or came out the garage.
Okay.
Like, but strictly on some we just made some fire, and that was you know what I mean.
Fuck yeah.
Like no label push shit, just like everybody likes it. And it just like floats. Cause I feel like that's how a lot of our shit sound.
Yeah, I feel like the recipe too is like not done, but cooked. In the sense of not cooked, but it's like because you can do that shit anywhere and everywhere now. I feel like it was like the
way Take That shit went. How it was like this wasn't no label shit. This was just some garage shit that went global, and I'm sure labels touched it. But it's like I feel like Atlanta has a bunch of those. That's like
for sure, and that's where niggas I think when the South
don't need no label push.
When the South went crazy, like Atlanta definitely caught that back in. I
feel like 21 shit did that too. I feel like 21 like took off out of nowhere, and I'm sure he's signed a deal at some point. But a lot of his takeoff to me was just some like, yo, this mixtape is too fire, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Speculating about Savage, but I just say Savage cut from that shit. I just feel like it be just niggas be plugged in. I be feeling like it be certain niggas.
Yeah, whatever you're blocking it, then I do. I feel like that shit went up like.
It'd be Savage shit a little different because I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I know Savage from Red Rag, Blue Rag, and for me it's just like
even that.
When I saw that I knew Savage was
music video. Go ahead.
You know, my bad. Crazy. I said I really cut you. I was gonna say shit. When I saw that, to me that. I feel like nigga Savage was a star from there. I saw him in the side. I didn't know he would. I didn't think he would even turn out. I didn't think, but him going where he at, and I was like, damn, because I definitely saw. When I saw that, I was just like, I knew he was a star just from that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what kind of nigga he, you know, or he would end up being. So it's interesting. But I said to say like, you right. You know what I'm saying? It is a lot of that like closet rap that goes crazy. Yeah. I just feel like Savage, and I guess it's like funny because
closet rap. That's hard.
Type shit because. Savage, even that he was with Young Book, who's not even a closet rap, cause that no weird shit, but like Young Book, and literally some no disrespect to them at all, but like I can't even think of the other one. I know Young Book, the other it don't matter. But my point is, shout out to them, shout out to y'all. My bigger point is just like I don't know, my taste. I was watching that type of shit in Check by Thug. And I don't know if they dropped around the same time, whatever the case is, but just
depending on where you put the brackets, but yeah.
But just relevancy, I'll say like I was appreciating that type of shit still. So it was like I don't know, and it was funny because I then thought, I thought then Savage was talking about Thug in that song. Well, I'm not talking about song, but like in the chorus a little bit, like high key a little bit, like. I hate the net breaking news, whatever. Yeah. But shout out both of them. Shout out Shalon. Free the Spider. Free the Spider, man.
You can hear the hits that's like city hits, and then there'd be some hits that's like, nah, bro.
So again?
Like, I'm sure every city got city hits, and I feel like there's a lot of Atlanta city hits where they're like hits, but it's strictly hit in Atlanta. Maybe a couple other states, but it's just like a hit in Atlanta. But then there's like that Atlanta track that's like.
But it's a lot of out of state shit. Like I
feel like. I won't say as of recent, but can you name any like early pre-Obama? I mean, early after Obama, like hits that went crazy?
Out of state?
Yeah, like globally, not just on some like we like them, but like some shit that people in Japan and whatnot was like, rocks on rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Big Bills and Wild Layers of shit. Rick Ross.
Yeah. I feel like that's, to me, that wasn't no closet rap, though. That was like...
Oh, you said closet rap?
Yeah, like some closet rap shit that went super global. I'm sure it happens a lot now, you know what I'm saying, but...
Closet rap is...
Like, even if it's old school hits or like early 2000 hits, a lot of that's...
I feel you. You can hear the hits that's like city hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like Savage was a young book who's not even a closet rap, cause that, you know, don't weird shit, but like Young Book,
It might hit like Clouds of Rap, but you know what I'm saying. This is produced by XYZ label.
I would have beat. I would have beat from what's the nigga name? I can't even think of the nigga name. I would think of it later. But I want to beat from a certain producer. I'm gonna insert his name in a minute. But when I can think of the nigga name.
I feel like a lot of beats now is like out of this world.
Yeah. Oh.
I remember we was talking about the beat on Pissy Pamper and Yeah.
I just not yet.
How the beat was so hard, it was also like really don't even say too much. Like
Pissy Pamper is hella hard. I'm convinced though that he didn't do that on that track.
What you mean? Oh, like he just took that from somewhere else?
I'm convinced. I don't know why. Like it just it's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like it's like wherever. Like not,
It fit, but
I don't want to hear nowhere else. But also it's like I don't think that was there.
because there's no you heard everything Nudy said and said yeah
Type shit.
yeah. I think he might have though. I can see it, especially with everything that's happening now. I'm like yeah.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Like with where Cardi Brandon's at now, I feel like it was heading there anyway.
Fucking yeah, nice facts. Oh, so with bruh and the Aiden Ross shit is still funny to me. So he legit
With Cardi and Eddie Ross?
Yeah, I think he legit like did that shit how he did it. Like I thought it was like I mean, obviously still could be, you know, some internet shit like on some they knew he's gonna do that. But it's super if he didn't, I feel like that's hard. Like, fuck all that. But Academics broke it down perfectly. Like on some like if Cardi comes down there and has a regular story with y'all and shit, like he was just like, oh yeah, I was playing the game today and then I did this, I went to the store. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it would take away from the Cardi-esque, like, you know what I'm saying? But
very much so.
Like with him going and doing that
that's
shit.
why it was such a big deal though. It was like, it's on some
he did it right, technically. Still I was like, it might have been some asshole shit, but it's just like y'all don't want to break this character. Like, cause it's like it'll be like
high key. Yeah.
It'll be boring. Not boring, it'll just be like, and it's like maybe it's like, do y'all like Cardi that much to just care that he's eating grits this morning? Do you really give a fuck? Like, obviously you do, but no, like, nah, it's just like he
want to see him when he's just outside smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, like
looking at the cars.
But yeah, I mean,
looking at the hallway.
Shout out a nigga Jordan, man.
That's a good point. I personally always clock it as like entertainment, just because I'm like, I don't know.
What's that?
Like the shit with Cardi and Aiden Ross.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, just because I'll be like, I don't know, bro, like.
Nigga, what? Like,
everything's a business, and I feel like people don't play about business. People take business pretty seriously.
But also, go ahead, my bad.
But nah, yeah. But even if it was real, I'm like, I mean, I don't know. That's them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I feel like shit. If it could be some
don't
shit.
Do that again if it's real.
That part, and it could be some shit in the guideline where he had got, you know, he could have did it like how he did.
Or maybe it didn't even come out his shit. So it's like. In his like business mind, it's on some like y'all might be laughing, but I didn't really lose shit. So it could be that, but like whatever the case, it's like it's either entertainment or
they still tuned the fuck in. It's probably better because it's like they watched the whole motherfucking clip, like whatever it was, versus like they gotta watch the whole hour or so.
You damn near got more out of this than you would have from a sit down. Like the only thing you would have got from a sit down is like, so Cardi's a person, everybody. So y'all can relax. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody would just be like, okay, yeah, he's a guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
He takes care of his baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like he plays 2K like I do.
Like no, he doesn't. He sits upside down like a vampire.
Sits upside down.
Like nigga with a fucking coat, nigga. With the fangs,
making
nigga.
Baby noises.
Yeah, like
until the producer shows up.
Yo, literally, yeah. That's hilarious. That's
God.
Facts. But nah,
he hangs upside down all day.
Nigga, this nigga said it makes baby noises until the producer comes. The fuck? Like, yeah, literally. Yeah. But nah, you know, it's funny though, cause I feel like I respect his shit. Like I respect his artistry so much as a artist. Like and it's fucked up, not fucked up, but with the artist shit is weird because, or this the whole thing because I look at like I don't know. It's like niggas be having to go through a whole like sacrifice of that shit, and I say in that sense, not in the sense of like what was him,
like on the way, like on some. What you mean? In what regard?
Like it ain't. I don't say it ain't easy having to go up and stay up, but
I'm sure it is. I feel like for a lot of folks, it is like
maybe high key.
I heard Charleston White say something, and he said, it hit me and it applied to everybody, low key. He said who Charleston White is publicly, that's not who he is like in his personal life, but he got it. It's like a character. It's like, you know what I'm saying, based in something, but it's still a character. And when he go out, people want to see that. And I'm like, I'm sure that's with everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure what Future's real name is. I think it's Quantavious.
It's like Devarius or some shit.
Oh, it's okay. Well, it's his real name, him as a person. But like, I'm sure that's a different person from like Future. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to sound like, you know what I'm saying, I'm playing a guitar under a tree and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not the same person. And I'm sure it applies with everybody. It's like, nigga, it applies with us. It applies with like people like on some like, nigga, you're not like who you are when you're just vibing and chilling. That's not. I mean, kinda, because I like to think. You know what I'm saying?
It has to be some regard or something.
Yeah, but there's definitely like a. I love to know if I'm not the only one in the room. And you know what I'm saying? If somebody else was in the room, it shocked me when I see him because it's like.
It's what it's. You know what they call that though? It's funny you say that. That's called like that's not called. It was called something, but I think that's like integrity slash like not integrity. But I'm trying to find a different word. But doing things like it's whatever doing, like doing things. That's doing what you would do like as if no one's there. Like do what you do as if like no one was there. That's the true you, obviously, like you're saying.
Yeah.
But which is nobody knows what that is besides only you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like besides what you show. But even like you saying with the Futures or whoever it's just like it's I agree.
Like, you a person.
I think we didn't. I say that's the trick with like culture or our culture specifically or just in general. But on top of ours, like I think it's the industry, but our type is just like. Niggas don't realize till later that them people, those are people that just act as stuff.
Later for sure, like when the fame starts to die, that's when you start to see it because they're like try to snap into that old person, but you ain't seen that person in forever, so it's like it look weird, but it's like
when you see Flavor Flav, like maybe Flavor Flav.
Perfect example. You're great. Go ahead.
Maybe Flavor Flav is him all the time, but.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Like, boy, is he doing that all day?
Is he doing that in church?
I mean. It's funny because that nigga seem like he do that shit everywhere, but it's just is Ric Flair doing that? You know, woo? Is he up in that bitch like in the dealership like woo? Got a deal? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he could be. I feel like he could be, but we don't know.
But in real life,
but we expect.
Is he at the vending machine like woo? Yeah, sodas like probably not. I hope not, but. Maybe, but
it's
not
like I think those people are lost, maybe, but I don't know because like
it's like some two people shit, low key for real. Like low key on some still not trying to be a guitar under, you know what I'm saying, under a tree, but like think about like Hannah Montana. It's awesome. Like it's like that, low key. Like you gotta,
Hannah Montana was too real. I think you said it though. I think I think that's the part of like. You know, being a figure in that regard. When you have, that's what I feel like being like a certain influence, depending on what like, especially like I keep saying our, black. I'll say black culture, our culture, whatever you want to call it, or just whatever the fuck, that. I just feel like that's what that's our bag. That's not our bag, but that's our go to is to kind of. If it's not, it's a dark. It comes from a dark place typically.
I think it comes from talent, and I'm sure everybody in the world is talented, but like black folks are very. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that you can account to black folks, and I feel like because that comes with that, it comes with that energy of like me as a person and me on some. But I'm also the best, so you damn near. You know what I'm saying? You create like a persona type shit.
And not to cut. I was gonna say I said something about dark, but I meant to say. That persona is what am I gonna say? That persona is
like dark is an opposite to you kind of shit, or like just not you for real.
Yeah, it's not you. It's a switch. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not switch, but it's a different entity. I feel like we don't disassociate that with the part. Like and then I don't know. I feel like the point is to be a character. I feel like you don't realize that. That's what I'm trying to get to. My bad. Fuck. The point is to be a character or whatever. It's like so again. Ric Flair's not gonna be at the fucking soda machine doing that. He shouldn't be in theory. I mean, if he just feels like that, I guess. But it's just like that's his character, or like that's a part of his character. That's not a part of whatever real name Ric Flair is. Like that's why I love Cat Williams early on. I think it was something that resonated with me early with him that I didn't know, or just like I didn't know them. It was funny at the time, but I also knew he was dropping some like jewels, and it was that one of his stand ups where it was like niggas be trying to be tough and shit all day or some shit like that. Niggas be banging their breakfast, nigga. How the fuck is you banging on eggs, nigga? And I was just like,
banging on bacon, nigga.
That shit was so funny, but also like no cap. Yeah, no cap. You can't be that. I mean, it's like not to say like nigga just pushed out at some point of the day, but it's just like that certain personas are just like you can't be that persona all the time, my nigga.
You don't laugh.
It must be hard to poop for you, like, you know like, nigga, like, damn, with your, like, but also, like, yeah. So it's just like, and that's why, not that's why, but I think it goes,
because niggas want to identify with certain shit, but it's like niggas want to identify with a Tupac or a 50 Cent, or I guess nowadays you could say a 21,
right,
or a NBA Youngboy or something. Yeah, but it's like they not that all the time, and it's damn near like it starts to get to where people are trying to be that all the time. It's like, you think 50 Cent's like not like we've seen it now that he's like but like you know what I'm saying, an OG businessman kind of 50 Cent. He smiled way more than when we grew up seeing him like. But it was niggas, you know what I'm saying, growing up trying to be.
It's a slippery slope. 50 Cent shit. It's a slippery slope because your character can obviously be close to your real close, you know, to your persona, to you. Yeah. But also it's just like, but some people like try to go harder for their character and make them more like live for their character and start doing, you know,
especially when it ties to your bills. That's where it gets kind of crazy because it's like this character you playing is like what puts food on the table, and now that you got to this level, you damn near can't go get a job at Kroger or Amazon or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
super can't.
It's like so it's like this
for a little
other thing
that
you want to keep some distance from on a healthy level, but use when you need to, whatever is now your job. So you got to clock in on some like. Put the mask on, like, all right.
You good?
Yeah. But, like, Charleston White popping out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm sure, like, his shit different. But to some degree, everybody got to,
I don't know.
Yeah, boy. Because it's like, yeah.
I don't know what artist was, they said some artist is, like, working at, like, like, some shit like that. Yeah. Excuse me, working some shit like that.
Which is really like, nigga, life is crazy. What if you got to work in Publix? But
it's like he's an older artist. It's not like a
true.
Yeah, it's like a still not fucking new. But it's just like I also wanted to. I feel like whoever it was, I think sometimes it's just like life happens. But I think what it'd be for you got to think it's a person that for us or for as a person taking music in, it's just like damn you because it's like nigga we're a fan of a song of yours or something you like something that. I don't know, like fuck the song, but like the fact that we have a knowing of views because of XYZ, so it's just kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of not weird, but it's just like a damn. You ain't get right off. Not even you ain't get right off of it.
That's the energy. Cause it's like if you had like a classmate that rap, but he's still your classmate. The only thing that make you change your level up, and I guess make him change his level up, is on some like people like me. That's the only thing that's changed. But it's like he's still your. You know what I'm saying? It's on your, but it's. If when you see a motherfucker that get up, your brain goes to like his bread and his finances, right. Which I always feel is like crazy, like because it's like people love knowing about other niggas like bread high key, like. But I always be like, it's only for celebrities because you don't give a fuck about your neighbor. Like you don't care if your neighbor got a promotion or you don't care if your neighbor got fired. It's like you only give a fuck because.
I mean, I feel like I don't want to be that guy and say I do.
I mean, look. I ain't saying something wrong. I'm just saying like niggas do love.
Yeah, facts. Well,
he signed $80 million. I'm like,
facts.
Word for
That's
sure.
how I feel about most and all like contracts. When I hear public contracts, sports, nigga, rap.
I feel like in any kind of business and shit, I'm like, you know what I mean, affects you. I mean, I guess it all can affect you, but
I don't know. It'd be like, damn, like, well, now we know, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's like shit. I guess, and I be thinking like, damn, why the fuck do y'all got it like hoops? I be thinking, I mean, obviously it's the reason they put that out there, you know, certain kind of disclosure, you know, or disclose that kind of information. But I be thinking like, damn, for like a Warren Buffett or some like, you know, Rockefeller shit or this is an insert, you
I can understand that.
Wealth ass nigga. Nah, fuck that. I'm like, for them niggas, like, hold on, my thoughts,
fuck it, for them niggas.
Why we don't see them niggas. Niggas ain't dropping. They like, oh, he just. I mean, They do tell them if they got out for a stock or some shit, or like you know whatever the fuck they just sold. But
I feel like it's the net worth thing that really floats and really flies and talks to people. Cause
the net worth shit is hilarious too.
Yeah, cause it's your net worth. It's also like you know what I'm saying. It's like added up what you like what damn near the tax people know you worth. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. But
and that's it.
But I feel it on some like super rich shit for sure. But on a regular level, I'll be like, what? Because that damn near affects. You know what I'm saying? Like how you feel about that celebrity, and that's where it gets kind of weird. Where if you see an old nigga who, I don't say old nigga, but an older motherfucker who, regardless, his life could have been fucked up or something. He working at Kroger. It's like niggas will fuck around and make him like a YouTube
got real
prop.
bad, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like niggas be like, damn, so what happened? Are you like a bitch ass bum ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yo, chill.
it's like, whoa.
Yeah, facts though.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the
niggas
tone.
on that
That's the
time.
tone. That's the tone. It feels like.
Walk up on him like, yeah, this is the guy from that awesome TV show we love.
Yeah,
Working at Kroger.
must have fucked the whole thing up, huh, Brian?
I'm like, yo,
yeah, nah, facts.
leave him alone, fam.
Yeah, I mean, it's not unfair, but I think
and I know that actor shit hard. It gotta be.
Well,
especially if you ain't getting no bread.
Somebody put in perspective recently or not recently, like acting. I mean, all of this shit close knit. I think it's just like music or whatever. It's like you gotta know some. Like you can be like,
yeah,
you can be somebody. You can be off your talent, but it's gonna be on some like you have some talent and you know such and such, because that's where it'll be able to plug you.
You definitely gotta have the talent to be ready for that. I know him opportunity.
Yes, sir. Because I feel like same with like who was that? Who was I watching? I want to know the actor, but it was whoever the fuck. They were just saying like they were going to auditions not knowing they're gonna get called. Man, who the fuck was it? It was damn. But it was on some last year, I think. But either way, and he was just saying like you know this not knowing like Mike. Who the fuck was it? It don't even matter. Fuck it. But yeah, my nigga was on some shit like that, and
It's super who you know for real.
Super who you know, and he was just like thinking. Obviously, like they'll go in there acting like they fuck with you and shit, like, or they'll leave. You'll leave saying that they fuck with you, but they won't call. But he'll how about this? He'll go and then he'll see somebody else coming out, kiki kakam with the audition, the person that auditioned, like you know what I'm saying,
like I didn't just pour my heart out.
Yeah, like shit.
In that audition.
In that same time, in that same audition, he didn't get, doesn't get it type shit, whatever. But whatever, like, and that's multiple occasions. How about that's just that though? You know what I'm saying? It's all that shit, like
I was just thinking, like, also, I noticed, like, nowadays I start to see a lot of the same young faces, like, on some damn near, I guess, the people in that sphere, in that business are recognizing who the top young niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, like, white or black, whatever. It's like you see the same. What you mean?
Who, like, I know what you mean, but, like, who you referring to again?
Like, in that new Doom movie, the main character in that played in the first Doom movie that came out last year. He Willy Wonka in that new shit. He's in that King movie. You know what I'm saying? Like they all generally, I won't say get a push, but it's on some like a couple folks get separated on some like y'all definitely got to be talented because you got to elevate. But these folks know.
So that's the thing, right?
Like, I'm sure it's a bunch of young niggas that's super.
I haven't seen Doom or the other movie. That's what I see the preview of.
What?
The Willy Wonka shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like I see the little you
seen the menu?
The menu like the movie?
Yeah.
No.
It's the main character in that. She's like I feel like she's I would say definitely not being pushed, but it's like she's part of the new, you know what I'm saying, best young. If they got some kind of criteria like that, but yeah, the best young, boom, boom, boom.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I just know it's like people who are at a lower stage. I'm like, because you be in things. However, I guess you know what I'm saying. It's not clicking like you may want to, and you can't go work at Kroger because you be in things, and seeing you at Kroger would kind of throw it off. You know what I'm saying? That can ruin your career.
It's crazy because
writer strike and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Actor
strike, you know what I'm saying? All that
entertainment biz is tough, my boy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of that.
When it's great, I'm sure it's king of the world feeling. But when it's not, I'll be like, damn, dog.
I would have probably crazy, but like the niggas I would have talked about, it's gonna be like messy, and I would feel like we the city.
Oh, for sure. I was gonna say in what genre, but when you said city, I said okay, rap music.
Like we went Diddy first episode. I really would have go like Atlanta version of Diddy, like not literally like not like I got a personal drop, but just like some academics and shit. But I don't know if
for
I'm
sure.
there.
When I was hearing that, I was thinking of like Tyler Perry versus Boondocks at TBS.
No. I'm talking about young nigga shit, like. But nah, shout out to the young black niggas getting it on. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. Young colors. You know what's funny? Young color sound crazy, don't it? Colored.
Yeah.
Melanated is better. I mean melanated.
Actually, that doesn't sound too bad, personally. It's kind of long, but pause.
It don't sound bad at all, but
yeah.
I just feel like colored to me doesn't sound hella derogatory.
Sounds better than black. Black seems so like in opposition to white. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't say red or yellow about nobody. Like you say that and you're like bugging, but black and whites. You know what I'm saying? A-okay. You feel me?
You can't go. What's crazy is I always be black first, but
I like melanated. Honestly, I feel like we should. Yeah, I feel like melanated sounds way better than those blacks. or any kind of shit.
Is
You know what I
like
mean?
the ages technically, because they're melanated. I think technically, I
Yeah.
don't know if they're melanated, but the Latinos are. The Latinos are.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my Espanyos.
The Milans.
The Bloods.
The Milans.
Oh, the Milans.
Probably not. But
Oh,
I personally like.
you be like.
I like melanated though.
Melanated. Shout out to our melanated viewers. Shout out to our non-melanated viewers and shit.
I just think the name is kind of crazy because
Color
like
or melanated.
like
Melanated.
black. I mean,
oh, black.
Because it's like niggas that definitely don't want to do niggas.
Black
or
is
Negro
so
or
crazy
colored.
to
Like,
everybody.
All of it sounds bad.
You see that's black.
Yeah,
That's so relatively not brown. Like that's so not
It's
black.
it's so Playboy Cardi. You know
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's very like
that's upside down. But fucking I don't know. I feel like the whole black thing or like
It's
the
like,
white thing is crazy.
Think of white Air Forces
White is-
and black Air Forces. They have a significant difference just because of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome to use these colors.
But
It's
both
wild.
are different though. Like,
Yeah.
but you know what's crazy in real life? If you really put the hue on a shoe or the color on a shoe,
Yeah.
brown, like a brown and a pink or whatever person, they would technically look more like they would look damn near like contrasting versus opposite.
What you
Like
mean?
than white. So white and black looks contrast. You know what I'm saying? In essence, right?
Like on a white person wearing black Air Forces?
So take the person out. Straight
Okay.
shoes.
Okay.
So
Whites, blacks.
White, yeah, white.
See how crazy that sounds?
All right, whites and blacks. So the shoes next to each other. Let's say you got right one is black, left one's black, or left.
I'll pick. Go ahead.
Yeah, one's black, one's white, right?
Yeah.
So let's say instead the black was brown, let it be your brown or my brown,
Okay.
and then the other was a white person. You know what I'm saying, or a white person, but a white person shade, like a white person.
Yeah.
And not a pale white person per se, but like, or ghostly,
Like
but
Tom Cruise or something.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
milky like white person, but a white person. It would technically be like it would look more they would look more contrasting from each other than opposite. White and black is like checkered, right? Like
Yeah.
checkered versus like you have a neon green and a lime green. No, a neon green, like a neon green and a lime green type shit.
Oh, like it looked like,
It's like they're on the same spectrum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
whereas like the white and black is on some like, it's damn near, it goes hand in hand with like how matching and going with is two different things. Like on some outfit shit, like you could wear a all red outfit, but that won't go hard. But if you wear colors that complement each other with red, then you know what I'm saying. Then you got something.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, I feel it. It's just the colors sound crazy to me.
No, facts. I'm over here thinking like, damn, that's crazy. 'Cause I'm like, it's on the same spectrum though. But also,
Because I love white Air Forces.
my nigga's like, fuck all that, nigga. I'm thinking about cream Air Forces.
Yeah.
And-
And like
and some-
light brown, like
And some Air Forces like my color, like literally my colors. Like technically they still like they different colors, but they're
they'd
definitely
match for real. But it'd be like, put on some white or black Air Forces.
one
Like, pick
thing you could make. What's funny is what you could do is you could make the cream ones brown.
He said you wear it with no socks.
No,
You like see it like the
No.
shoot the skin color.
you could dye the brown ones. You could dye the pink with the white ones.
Yeah.
The white ones brown, or not white, but you couldn't dye the
Yeah, the black's black forever.
That's all I'm saying. God damn. Yeah. Black forever. Yeah, but,
Black forever.
shit, that's what I was getting at, nigga. But damn, nigga, how you feeling? Hey, so
I feel like that
engagement
kind of works
time.
like that, though.
Engagement time to the people though.
Like how black like goes. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that like a nigga gene touches is
Tight.
black, and anything black touches gets black. But continue.
It's like in anything. Guess what? If you put some of that light colored shoe on that brown shoe, it's like this is gonna make
It just fades right in.
Yeah,
it's nothing. It's like
it might make it. Guess what? It might make the brown lighter,
technically a different color, like a different kind of brown,
but you put some up.
like oaky brown or smoky brown. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what's crazy is
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a fucked up. If you in theory, right? Niggas going crazy. In theory, if you keep making that shoe lighter, it will get lighter, and then it'll look like whatever that like pinkish color, not pinkish, but whatever that the highlight color is. But it's still gonna look like a brown. It's gonna look like a fucked up brown.
It's always gonna be there.
But it's gonna be like it's still gonna be a brown. But like with the white, that's not the same.
Yeah.
And also I feel like that's like people in real life. Like shit,
Yeah,
it's like
like he.
You could water the black person down like many generations and shit like that. I guess like you can keep whitening them out. It's
even with the royal family, because she's not even super dark. The baby would have came out super white, and they were like, they were like,
but it was on some clout. That was not clout. She was on.
They didn't want to risk it. Like not even the gumdrop of black, like on some shit.
Not even clout, but she definitely is giving like our generation like vibes to where she was.
I seen her in movies.
The fuck is the queen? Like, why you can't be
the fuck is the possible queen doing the movie?
That's what I'm saying. That shit is you can't do that, babe. I'm sorry. I don't feel like you can. And let me scratch this. I want
her running my country.
I'm being an asshole, but I'm just saying as a black person. I feel like I know you. If you want to break barriers, you might want to. I don't want to say you got to come in there solid. I feel like I sound like a weak ass.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Like a black person, like. Oh yeah, the nigga would definitely stay in the house.
You saying like you ain't gonna change no shit coming in like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel like if you're not coming in like Sexy Red, then you can't try to start kicking Sexy Red ass shit. Not literally, she wasn't doing that. Literally, but you know what I'm saying?
Like then we'll leave kind of.
Vibe. Yeah, you can't be on some shit. I don't know. But also when I say I'm being hella vague because not fuck them folks, but fuck them folks.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying.
Us first, but also like
I'd love to be knighted though. That'd be cool.
I'm just saying for that, like fuck what's right, bitch. You want to be in the gang or not? Like
because had they stayed,
that's what I'm saying.
You could probably get knighted by.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, Denver just off the clout shit. You could probably start getting knighted by Harry when you start to get older.
But now it's just like
right now it's like nah, bro.
Yeah, you got to work
unless you do some crazy shit for us in soccer or something like that.
Barry ain't started Harlem shaking until the second term. All I'm saying.
Type.
Until he was about out of office, nigga. He ain't started cutting up till that's all I'm saying. But yeah,
I remember seeing that picture of Barry Sanders when he was young. I was like, oh word, look at this nigga.
You said Barry Sanders?
Yeah,
nigga. When I said Barry, I meant Obama, nigga.
Oh word. Well, shout out to Barry too.
Shout out to him.
He said he didn't start doing all that fun stuff till he was out. He didn't start breakdancing on the street till.
Shout out, yeah.
Till Trump won.
He started dropping his top until motherfucking Trump came in that motherfucker.
It's your boy Obeezy. Type shit.
Look, so
my wife, your lunches, all that shit.
Oh, so we gonna wrap up with we gonna wrap up with this. I want to wrap up two things. I want to wrap up with some engaging shit. With the. I want to wrap up with the engaging shit with the viewers and audience and shit. Mm-hmm. We're gonna test y'all out, see if y'all really be watching and locking in. Give us some I won't say guidance, but not guidance, but insight.
Just some topics.
Yeah, what y'all want to hear from Birthday and myself, you know what I'm saying? So let us know. That part, that's all. I think that's gonna be on the test. Drop some motherfucking comments down below. Let us know some topics. We'll go crazy with them shits. We gonna fuck around.
Talk about anything.
Segment ideas too, you know what I'm saying? We open for all that shit. We wanna hear y'all. Get in the comments, man, that part. But this one I wanna close with, beyond that though. Putin, I don't know, he revealed some religious stuff today. Like some biblical stuff or whatever. And it's really weird, right? Because I feel like either one of two things. Either they're like fucking around, like playing, not playing, but it's like trying to insert a narrative. Yeah, or shit, it's just like, yeah, nigga, this is what it is. Short story long,
that's crazy to put that out like that. Like, hey yo, Jesus said that, so
yes. So, because the thing is,
put that in your pipe and smoke it.
They pulled out a picture of it's supposed to be an ancient picture of Jesus and what he looked like. Guess what color he was?
What?
Black. It's very weird to me. Not because I don't think Jesus could not be black, but it's just like
that sound like some subtle. You know what I'm saying? What up, niggas?
For me, it's like that. It's just like that seems too empowering to me. For us as a black person, I'm just like, why are y'all trying to empower? What? Like, I feel like if they not really know that, I'm just like, if that's legit, I'm about to start slapping.
I'd be like, where's that been?
Where that been? I'm about to start slapping white people down the street. I'm saying, but nah, for real, just like,
I told you. I told you.
I don't play white
people. I told you.
But nah, for real though, like, but like the fuck, like that's just like some shit where it's like, one, well, that's in our lineage. If that's the point. If that's the case. But two, it's just like that's just. I guess I'm just kind of tripped out. Nigga spinning shit. But I guess I'm just tripped out.
By that, like the new drop type shit. Like some.
What's your thoughts on it? Can you have some thoughts on it? Sounds like a madman.
I feel like.
Do you care that they saw a black Jesus? Like, I'm just saying. Maybe I say it out loud. Like, they found a black Jesus.
I feel like, but
Putin did.
But like,
what are your thoughts? I know we don't have no context, but
I feel like
just trust. It was literally Putin. Like in real, like just know what I'm saying is what they
I feel like
said.
I have a hard time trusting the validity of it, and even if I do trust the validity of it, of like how valid it is that this just came out now.
Okay.
After you know what I'm saying, like we've been pretty advanced for a long time. It's odd for it to come out right now when I think it's a time period where he might benefit from the fact that niggas might be like, yeah, Putin rocks. You know what I'm saying? Because I have seen some shit where it's like America ain't never treated black folks right. But Russians never had, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But I'm like, I don't need that kind of propaganda. If it is propaganda, and if it is real, I'm like, didn't everybody kind of know that already? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that Jesus was black.
Hey, this is why you my brother, right?
Yeah, what's that?
That's why I need you to say something. Because I needed you to help me articulate something, nigga. Because that's what I'm trying to get at. Is like, that is what it's either... It seems propagated, or
heavily,
or like he seems like he's pandering to niggas, like he's doing some Biden shit. Because literally, what you just said, as far as the niggas never, all that shit, niggas never had bad in Russia, okay? But the fuck, okay?
I'm sure that would have got around,
right?
Oh,
but
shit.
And then too, it's like, if that is real, then we already know this kind of already. Like, so it's just like it's an arrogance, almost like it's either I have to be arrogant about it or feel like you're capped out about some shit. That's all I said. That's what I. Go ahead.
And I'm finna say, and that's what they found, cuz. Like, I'm just saying. That's
Black Jesus picture.
It's like word, fam. That's crazy.
And if that's the case, nigga, why y'all kissing feet then?
on some shit. At that point,
sorries to be headed out.
For sure.
The world praises Jesus.
Shouldn't everybody be in all these churches like pulling some stuff out?
But I'm just saying, that's why I was like. Propagate.
Yeah. Like, maybe if you found that and like some big shit to where that's like a little part, but if that's if that's the headline, which I'm sure it was, I'm like,
man, that's where we at with it, bro. So that's where we at.
And mind you, the timer started like 20 minutes late because we were still setting up. So it was like 4 minutes.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I was ready to time out on y'all ass, but nah.
Okay,
cool. But nah, damn. Well, yeah. With that being said, nigga, I'm just saying.
Whoa, real quick, this just hit me like, whatever. You remember Criss Angel on YouTube?
Yeah.
I was really believing that shit, dog. I was flipping out. Like, I was like, bro.
He used to freak your ride too.
It was a minute before I found out that he was like,
Kei used to get his body
like freaks. A fraud. Because I was like, bro, he out in public, fam. He's at, you know what I'm saying?
I would keep it a bed with you. I don't necessarily not believe the shit. Is he a fraud? Was he exposed?
He wasn't really floating the shit. But
says who?
Was he exposed? It was super a show.
Was he exposed?
I'm sure. Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't have proof of it, but I remember seeing there were videos saying Criss Angel exposed.
Because
like it was one shit where he used like his foot to do it, but it was another one where bro literally flew. But mind you, that's preposterous. But in my young mind, when I saw it, I was like, fam, I've seen so many other miracles that went bigger and bigger and bigger. He flew, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
He flew.
I don't know. I be feeling like shit.
He got me.
I don't believe
bro walked on water. I was like, yo, but it's nothing there.
My nigga K's like, trust. It's nothing. But also, that's just so imagine that mindset or that sponge, like, just you showing something like you ain't stupid. Yeah. You just showing something with no context or no whatever. As a young person, that's how we give it
early YouTube and shit. It was awesome. Like
that's how we give it out. Like when we get. That's why information is important. What you see as a young person and shit like that. But outside
of the movies, that was like my taste of
niggas.
What the outside world was like in like elementary, middle school and shit.
You feel like people? I ain't mean to cut you. I don't mean to cut topics. I want to just run the same thing. You feel like we're demonetized, and I don't know what that means personally. I know what it means, but is that the right word?
When you say we, is it who?
Not demonetized.
Demoralized?
No. I think demonetized. Let me use that. I might be using the wrong word, but I'm using it like I mean in the sense of where we're really used. Not we, but like
desensitized.
Thank you.
There you go.
Fuck. Not on my TI today. Okay, but yeah.
I see why you was thinking that.
Yeah, but yeah.
I was thinking like, what you mean?
My niggas like
niggas broke,
right?
Niggas is doing fine.
Chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I think it gets like that as time goes on. Like you just get used to certain stuff. But I feel like the media definitely helps it because I be feeling like what's going on social media or isn't real life or isn't happening specific. It's like happening in the world, but it's not happening if you step outside for real like that. Like a lot of shit that happens online is just a lot of people being the worst they can be. For real. Like if you met somebody who only gets their sayings offline, gets their opinions offline, you can usually tell when they're out in public because it's like,
yeah,
they're almost not even a real person when you hear from them.
I had this thing with my mom where she like, I be like, she gets like it just certain, not even conflicts, but just we have certain banters or whatever. It'll be banter with me and her just outside or just whatever. I'm like, bro, you sound like the fucking Facebook comment, gang. Like, relax. Like, you sound like I can tell your narrative is coming from what you said. Like you on the internet all day type shit, or just whatever,
or some kind of like.
Shout out to Dukes, and not even
media.
just like all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Just like
because it is real
that type shit.
It's just it's on some. It's just different from like specifically outside.
It is. There you go. That's the thing. That there
for most people, because I'm sure some people
it
definitely be on some like.
It's like don't make some. That's like I be feeling like though it's real. It's like if it's not your reality or like a. I don't know. I feel like the people that it's a thing for, they're not seeing it on social media, and if they are, it's like they see it there too. But it's just like that's not where they see it first. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing it like Rose Hart firsthand. Like you know what I'm saying?
And that really affects your shit. Like it's a movie called Birth of a Nation, where it's like
I haven't seen it. I've heard about that.
It's hella old, but it makes like niggas look like savages and da da da. And I was like, for all the white folks or just whatever race you were here. If that was your first time seeing a nigga on camera or just with your eyes, you would have seen a perfectly good businessman, you know what I'm saying, drinking out of a water fountain and been like, this monster. And it's like, because you don't know, you literally don't know any better than what you know what I'm saying, seen. So
that's
it's
crazy
like,
though.
Yeah.
That's real though. That's valid. And it's just like, that's why white people and shit like that, I have a certain understanding of, it's indoctrinated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some of their hate, or not even hate, but just some of their views or whatever. Just our relationship is indoctrinated on both ends. Ours is real life, and theirs is kind of like a lot of. Well, one is there. Some of theirs is past, practice, but even beyond the ones that just like aren't on that. It's just like shit. They got shit like Birth of a Nation or what have you, to where it's just like they got a whole generation on top of your predecessor or your ones before you.
Yeah,
really, your forefathers being the whippers. The ones that aren't the whippers, they got movies like that. It's just like, see, them motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And it could just be like family training or whatever. It's also like, I mean, not excusing anybody's like actions, and you know what I'm saying, how like bigoted folks can be, but. I mean, like, everybody kind of got a little bit of bigot in them from time to time. But it's like, to them crucial
we promote bigotry here on Coughouse. I would say.
Because I always feel like,
X-rated.
Damn near, you don't gotta like a motherfucker. The problem is when you can affect a motherfucker's life. Like, real life, if 10 people didn't like you, it wouldn't matter because they're in their house doing it. It's just when you can stop me from getting a job. Or you can, like, you know what I'm saying, burn down the whole neighborhood and don't go to prison behind it. It's like, that's when it's like, now you don't just not like me. Now you're trying to fuck my shit up. You feel me?
100%.
Even when niggas start to get their own shit and like started getting like the Black Wall Streets and whatnot,
right?
They burn them down to where it's like, see, this isn't just we don't like it. This is something we're gonna go and try to fuck it up. Whenever you like, I feel like whenever somebody feel like some shit like that's when it's, you know what I mean. But yeah,
that's
just to stick with what you were saying.
100%. I'm with you. 100%. I'm tracking. I would say too. That's real because I feel like even like when we say if I would like let it be any person.
Yeah.
If as an employer, and I guess it's not even hard to say. I'm typically not gonna let my liking for you
affect anything.
Yeah, like obviously maybe like my rapport. I don't know, it's like maybe my rapport. It's like shit. I can't really. This is not even to treat you too much different. Besides you treat me like unless you're a threat or XYZ, then that's different. But it's just like beyond that. That's where I think
if it's stuck in your house, it don't really matter high key. Cause
and that's why it's like that's why not used to, but I had this. I take this moniker from the Charleston White, but I won't say I just own it. But like I'm not with racism, not racism, but white people are just people that are prejudiced or what have, or just have their feelings.
Yeah.
it's like keep your feelings. Like you can please feel the way how you feel. That is fine. I don't have no problem with you feeling that way because I have my feelings too.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna spew them on you and don't spew them on me, and we're good and we can be like.
If we can get to that point, that'd be where it's at.
And we can actually be friends. And it's weird. It's like I can feel like my way and you can feel your way. And it's like respectfully. I feel like it's a thing where I feel like it's a certain level of not intellect, but I won't say intellect, but I'm make sure your camera's good. But,
damn near like intellect for it, just because it's like understanding that even though you don't like this thing, you don't have the right to fuck with this thing.
And I can still be and not fuck with it to where I can almost like I feel like I can like it. I can almost dislike and accept I don't like it and like it. Like
high key.
Like that's like it be like that's the fuck. Like that's what we on. Like the fuck. Hold on, man.
Like I gotta I'm wait for that. But no, I got a relative who doesn't believe in like gay marriage.
Right.
And I got a relative who is lesbian and she just got married. And the relative that doesn't agree with it still shows mad love to her and her wife. But she didn't show up to the wedding because she don't agree with it for religious purposes. Right. And I was like, I feel like the proper way to go about it. Like just, you know what I'm saying? Like don't try to affect it negatively. You feel me? Like just feel how you feel and I feel like in respect to that, you can still be decent for real. Because it's like like how you feel damn near changes. You could be in traffic and somebody do some shit and they could be whatever. And it don't got to be race based. They could be overweight or something like that. Their hair could be fucked up and you'll be like bum ass nigga or whatever the case is. You're gonna just chomp at something. So it's like everybody can get there. It's just you can stop a motherfucker from getting a job or really like fuck up people physically and like in real life or make a nigga daughter upset or you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. Then it's like now we have a problem. But if you don't do that, it's like nigga, you can do that till you die. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, 100%. Nigga don't. I don't think. Yeah, it's just like disturbing somebody's peace and shit like that. Like, fucking disturbing somebody's peace or just
DTP.
Yeah, man, DTP is real. Like fucking.
I'm good.
Not fucking, but yeah, I feel like because I think with that, like we not. Well, I don't say we. I'll say just in general. Just I think the way of.
Niggas was never fighting because we hate how you feel. Niggas wanted to stop drinking out of bad water fountains and shit.
Yeah, we just don't want to. We just don't want to be. I don't even say we. I can't say we, but I think the idea is just like the equality thing is like very misunderstood. Not even misunderstood, but like taken for granted, and also it's like it's there to an extent. I think it's kind of there, but it's also like it's just like a lot of intricate pieces that But like also, I do have this thing, but. We can't. I don't even say we can't, but niggas just can't go anywhere in America. I'm always say that.
What you mean?
Or black people can't.
Like there's certain places that they can't go.
That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like in that middle America area.
Nigga, in that
Forsyth,
nigga, in that Forsyth County, nigga, or that.
For sure.
Like they got sundown cities
like,
still.
Everywhere. Man.
Yeah, which is wild. So it's just like.
Oh, it's still that.
Maybe not in Forsyth per se.
That still exists?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Now let me not boost. Nah, fuck that.
Like it's actually places where it's like niggas go inside after.
Yeah, for sure, for shit show, and niggas know. But it's just like, I think for me maybe
is it like is it specific niggas type shit, or is it like just everybody? Because it could be like a, you know what I'm saying?
How about this?
They ransack like not just niggas, but people who ransacking the town.
When I say sundown. It might not be like you're getting lynched or something per se, but I'm saying, Kay, how about you and your lady try to go somewhere in the middle of Georgia, just random to some random ass bar
in town,
yeah, type shit. Like that's all I'm saying.
Get you a corn dog or something.
And I don't know, I don't, and maybe some black people feel that comfortable, and it's not, shout out to them, but shame on them. Not glad, but hey, but I don't know, shit. I feel like
it's a really diverse place. You be surprised. I feel like it's a lot of.
You feel like you could do it. You feel like you could pop out.
No. I feel how you feel, but I mean in terms of it's like a lot of niggas who will feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas who are like, you know what I mean?
Validate the shit with it. It's like, nigga, do you make it whole?
Yeah.
Cause I feel like, but also, I don't know. Maybe it's a myth.
What that nigga?
Yeah, maybe they'll do that shit though, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
The comments still do y'all do that? Because look, white people, do y'all do that still? Is that still a thing?
I thought America was like super
I would know actually, personally. But you put it in the comments. We all need to know personally.
I thought America was super prosperous. Well, I mean, like, it is prosperous, but I mean, I didn't know there were really places in America where there's still no running water. Like, there's still some people who, like, rely on well water and shit like that.
Right.
Which really blew my mind. But yeah, there's I did like a YouTube video that shows you, like, the poorest places in America and shit like that. And motherfuckers really be not having a sink, which is
interesting with,
hella basic, but it's like not, because some folks ain't got it.
Yeah, it shows you, like, that shows you, but with life, like, that's like trippier. It's not trippier. It's just like, it's sparse spectrums.
Yeah.
It's sparse spectrums. You have the people that, like, you know, it's always funny when I hear, like, artists to just, I was revert back to them.
Mm-hmm.
It just, you know, mention, like, you know, I heard Ye and Kanye for sure. I mean, Ye and Drake. Ye and Kanye. I heard Drake and Ye say it for sure. Like, you know, make like, this feels better. This is like, is this heaven type shit?
When they were here in America?
Nigga, no, life. Nigga, just life in general.
Oh, word.
That's some shit. It's just like, damn, that's how you feel? Is if you feel is that good for you? It's like, obviously.
I guess. I'm sure it is.
And I guess I get that as a, I can get that. I guess for me, it's like, damn, that's okay. They feel that way. They feel that way.
No.
They feel that way, but it's like people in America, not America. It's people in America.
Yeah. It's
people in fucking the Middle East or some shit or
like
whatever.
everywhere. In every country, there's an area where niggas is not having it.
Where they feel like this is so. You know what I'm saying? So that's an interesting spectrum to me. You know what I'm saying?
Because America does have the label of like, brother, everything is good. When it's like, I mean, yeah, for most, I'm sure. But if you ain't got to run water, because it's like, you think it's a necessity, but it's not. It's damn near you just need water, and that's all they got for real is water. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's it's not take for granted. It's just,
I think a little bit type of shit. You know how I feel about the toilet. I feel like, nigga, that's one of the greatest inventions ever. Yeah, because it's like, motherfuckers ain't got like, not everybody has a toilet. I'm like, a toilet handles some of the most dangerous parts of this life shit.
You know when your water off, you can't flush the toilet.
You get one last flush, yeah.
You hear me? So you have, so like you said, the whole sewage system itself.
Yeah.
I feel you. What I be thinking about,
just sitting there.
What I be high key. But what I think about like. When I think about, when I used to think about roads and shit like that, I used to be like, yo, like, who the fuck, like, nigga, these are mapped out. We have we have pipelines, like.
Before they did anything, they had to dig the ground up and like, all right, bet. The dude is gonna go through here. The water you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like zoom, zoom, zoom.
That's a lot.
Now
That's a lot to me. That's some alien shit to me.
It takes long, so it's like lifetimes and shit. Yeah.
They say it's industrial, but I feel like it's alien shit. But I digress. Whatever.
Motherfuckers used to sit on that hanging thing, eat lunch over skyscrapers.
But go what you said. Going back to what you saying, it's just like you got people that don't even have running water though. Still this today, so it's like I don't know. It's not interesting, or
How advanced are we, kind of shit?
Yeah, it's just yeah. So you know, hey man, if you don't have running water where you at, I hope you get some soon. Hopefully, Coughouse can provide some for you. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later.
I wanted to say they probably not watching this, but I'm like, I don't know. The iPhone's so valid and necessary. I hope motherfuckers might have an iPhone with no running water still.
I don't hope you're in that scenario. But if you spend this time watching us, hey, shout out to you.
So if you ain't got running water, but you're watching us, I super thank you.
Because I'm gonna take a good bath.
I'm gonna take a good bath.
Shower.
I'm gonna let the water run for a while.
Think about you. Nah, for sure. But for real, hope everybody has a great week. We pushing these hoes out. What's today?
Friday.
Friday the 23rd. 2-3. Well, it's actually this Saturday. It's 22nd, but it was whatever. It's 23rd now.
2-3-2-4.
Yeah, no, it's 22nd. 23rd.
2-2-2-4.
Yeah. All right.
Right on.
You meant the year.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anything got to say? Let me check your camp before we do anything. Actually, don't say nothing. Don't even say nothing. Hold on.
For sure.
Let me take this drink. Let me just take a drink with me, y'all. Feeling good. Good pod, yeah, man. I feel like, you know, cover steady, everything.
Nigga drank wine this time. I'm chilling.
Wine is sassy, I'm sure, per a lot of women.
Nah.
You still rolling, big boy.
Wine cool.
But yeah, man.
You don't be watching sports, do you?
No. I know. But nah.
I know, I just like gangster shit.
I knew you gonna say that.
I just like boys in the hood.
I feel like, you know what? We go do this. I feel like that's how I feel like a lot of I guess blacks that are not like from America feel about like blacks that are here. Cause it's like, you know, it's just like
I was born here, but my family is Jamaican.
Right. So you can resonate with both sides. Very like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying. So I say like, I feel those jokes. But I also I feel like that is a narrative, like let it be Africans or whatever Caribbeans, just like I feel like they do feel like we're shoot 'em up bang bang or like that. Or just like whatever, we're just, you know,
boys in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, if not boys in the hood, some level of that. And it's like yes and no.
It is a lot cooler now, so it's like being pushed more.
It's being pushed more to where it's more, you know, acceptable or what have you. But it's just like, even if niggas, it's just like, one.
I don't care if it's being pushed. That's not us.
Yeah, it's like niggas, you know. Well, some motherfuckers are just one track. I can't speak for all, but
yeah,
don't box me in, brother. No, I'm playing. No, I ain't playing, nigga.
I do love Boys in the Hood.
I like Mr. Society, nigga.
Yeah.
Mr. Society is my shit.
That's my favorite.
But see, hey man, birthday. Talk to him.
Yeah. Shit, man, I don't know.
Episode.
I'm having fun talking. I actually hate that we got to wrap it up soon.
I know. But, you know what we got to invest in, so we gonna start rolling more. Let us know. Hey, if you made it here, let us know you want us to, go for it. We can go for like 2 hours, 3 hours, then if we want to, like really.
High key.
So let us know. But you know what we need to do. We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna get the shit right.
But I digress.
Coughouse Studios, Coughouse Network.
Man, the network, studios, CH.
Check out Life, man. Check out the Cinematic video. Life is hard.
Life's the most recent one?
Yeah.
Life's most recent.
Next shit dropping gonna be White Chicks. That's just gonna be crazy.
You didn't get White Chicks yet, huh?
Nah, White Chicks the next
one.
You're
working on it. Okay, yeah, cool, boo. Yeah, y'all doing good on
super classic.
Run that motherfucker up though.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be the end of this video more than likely. Suggested, so go ahead and do that. But nah, man, shout out y'all. CH Studios again, X-rated episode 4. Birthday SK Kei. We out this motherfucker gone.
Okay, I'm reloaded. I think I need me a ice spice, yeah, I want me a munch.